So what is up guys, welcome to HD Tech YouTube channel and welcome to this new video. So guys, in today's video I am going to be telling you that should you buy the iPhone 5s or the iPhone 6 in 2020. I know that this is a very weird question. Both of the smartphones are 6 and 7-year-old smartphones and they basically do not mean anything in 2020. But I am going to be telling you that for which reason you can buy any of this smartphone, because now the iPhone 5s is available for the price tag of around 5,000 Indian rupees and the iPhone 6 is also available for 6 to 7,000 rupees in the used market. So guys, in today's video I am going to be telling you in short that these smartphones, do they worth it in 2020? So without any further ado, let's get started. So guys, I personally will not recommend any of these smartphones to anybody. I would personally tell you that just add little more rupees or add little more money and buy the iPhone 6s or the iPhone 7. Both of the smartphones, the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 5s, do not worth anything in 2020. But there are few places where this smartphone might be suitable to you. There are lots of deals going on out there which sell you the iPhone 5s for 5,000 rupees and the iPhone 6 for around 6 to 7,000 rupees. So guys, the first official thing that you can use the smartphone is for the photography purpose. The photos taken on this iPhone might not be the best photography out there, but both of the smartphones have a 8 megapixel back camera and a 1.2 megapixel front facing camera. Yes guys, the front facing camera of this smartphone is of 1.2 megapixels, which you might consider as a very bad or a terrible camera. But guys, Apple's always had a lead in the camera department and the 1.2 megapixel camera is no problem at all. So guys, Redmi and Realme, both of the companies sell you smartphones starting from 5,000 Indian rupees, and all of the smartphones are having 12 megapixel main camera and you are getting what you are paying for. But with the iPhone 5s and with the iPhone 6, you are getting 1 GB of RAM. Okay, this might not be the best processor or the best performing smartphone out there, but the 1 GB RAM is not that bad. Okay, you can compare this 1 GB RAM smartphone with any of the Android smartphones with 3 GB of RAM. You are not going to be finding a lot of difference in the performance. The iOS integration is too good, and guys, these smartphones have already lost the iOS support for the iOS 13 update. They are up to date with the iOS 12 update. And guys, in terms of camera, the camera quality of both of the smartphones, let that be the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 5s, it is decent. Okay, it is not going to be blowing your minds off, but for a 8 megapixel sensor, the camera quality is definitely good. So guys, now let me discuss regarding the factors that you can buy this iPhone for. The first factor has to be as a secondary smartphone. If you are using any of the Android smartphones and you want to try out the iOS ecosystem or the iOS software experience, then you can easily go for the iPhone 5s or the iPhone 6. The second factor has to be using this smartphone as a secondary device. Okay, if you are using a smartphone or if you want a smartphone independently for incoming and outgoing purposes, the iPhone 5s and the iPhone 6 are definitely worth considering. The third factor of this smartphone has to be in terms of the music player. Okay guys, we all like to listen music, and having a complete smartphone dedicated to the music experience will make a lot of sense. And as you can see, I am currently playing a game on my iPhone 5s with a 1 GB of RAM. This smartphone is not having a breakthrough performance or even none of the crazy gaming factors, but still, as you can see, the gameplay on the iPhone 5s is no problem at all. You will have a great experience overall with this iPhone. Certainly this is not a smartphone to play PUBG on, but it is good for the minor games. So guys, I don't want to make this video too long, and I want to shortly conclude that if you want to have a secondary device, if you want to try iOS for the first time, if you want a smartphone completely dedicated to playing music and as an incoming outgoing device, the iPhone 5s and the iPhone 6 are not a bad option. So guys, if you are getting the iPhone 5s under 5,000 rupees and the iPhone 6 under 8,000 rupees, then you can opt for them. So guys, I hope that you have liked today's video. In today's video, I just wanted to tell this factor that you can indeed use a 6 to 7 year old smartphone for few daily routine. So if you have liked today's video, and guys, please consider subscribing to our channel as it really motivates me a lot to bring you like this beautiful content. So I will meet you with another beautiful video. Until then, peace.